Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the University of the West of Scotland. This is our evening ceremony for the graduation at Hamilton campus. We're delighted to see so many friends and family here to support the graduands who are excited about coming up onto the stage here, I'm sure, to receive their certificates and progress into a new part of their life beyond the degree they've achieved. It's my pleasure to declare this ceremony for the awarding of academic distinctions in session.
Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, most importantly, our graduates from the class of 2017. My name is Catherine Whitneben, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you as Vice Principal and Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University to celebrate our graduating students from the schools of Business and Enterprise, Education, Engineering, and Computing. Graduation is one of the most special days in the life of a university, and it's also a really important day in your lives. So I'm delighted to see so many people here today to celebrate with you, and it's an honor and privilege for my colleagues and me to share this day with you, your family, and your friends. This is truly a historic time for UWS. We're celebrating a triple anniversary year, 120 years since our foundation, 25 years with the university title, and 10 years as the University of the West of Scotland and the unveiling of a new coat of arms. We've been recognized by Times Higher Education as having risen into the top 3% of universities worldwide, and we've been ranked by them among the top 200 universities in the world under 50 years of age. We've been identified as one of the top teaching universities in the United Kingdom. We've established ourselves as a force for good in research achievements through engineering, science, health, culture, education, and business. And we are now regularly shortlisted for awards in research, enterprise, teaching, and professional services. And we know it's a historic day for all of you too, as you complete the learning journey you have entrusted us to help you achieve by graduating today. So as you can hear from my accent, I am not Scottish. I am American. I moved to Scotland almost 1 year ago to become Vice Principal for Advancement, which means I'm here to help diversify our sources of income and help to raise more money to support students and the rest of our research and teaching activities and to engage with our alumni and friends. I feel very privileged to be here, and quite humble actually, and I appreciate greatly how warm and welcoming everyone's been to me since I've moved to Scotland. I've been learning a lot more about Scotland over the past year. While I was already a big fan of many people and things Scottish, for example, the movies Local Hero and Gregory's Girl are two of my favorite movies. Billy Connolly's made me laugh many, many times over the years. And ladies, who hasn't had a crush on Sean Connery or Ewan McGregor or Jared Butler? And who hasn't enjoyed the music of Paolo Nutini, who recently created a scholarship in our songwriting program? And do we have any Strictly Come Dancing fans in the audience? So I'm hoping that all of you are cheering on our stars, Susan Calman and Joe McFadden, every Saturday night along with me. One of my favorite shows. So since I moved here, people have been sharing some of their favorite Scottish stories with me, and I want to share one of them with you today. It's probably one you've all heard in many different variations, but it's about Old Jimmy and a ship owner in Glasgow Harbor. The ship owner is really upset because his ship isn't running, and he's losing thousands and thousands of pounds each day. He's had many repairmen come to try to fix the ship, and nobody's been successful. Everybody keeps saying, you gotta go find Old Jimmy. Old Jimmy's the master repairman. You gotta go find Old Jimmy. Of course, Old Jimmy is retired, so it takes a while to track him down. He finally finds Old Jimmy at his local pub. He's having a pint with his mates and watching football. And so the ship owner tells Old Jimmy, I really need your help. And so Old Jimmy says, okay, I'll come tomorrow and look at the ship. So the next day, Old Jimmy comes to the ship, and he's carrying this humongous toolbox. And he climbs down all the steps into the bowels of the ship, and he goes down into the boiler room, and he walks around for a few minutes. And then he pulls out a wee wrench out of his humongous toolbox and goes over and he taps on a pipe, and the ship starts running again. Old Jimmy says, great. Climbs back up, puts the wee wrench in his toolbox, climbs back all the steps, and goes over to the ship owner and says, the ship's fixed, it's not going to be broken anymore, it's going to be fine. And he hands the ship owner a bill for 10,000 pounds. And the owner's apoplectic and really upset. What do you mean? How can this possibly be 10,000 pounds? You went down there, you were down there 10 minutes, you only used a wee wrench, and now 10,000 pounds? And old Jimmy says, oh, you want an itemized bill, okay. And he pulls out a pen and a piece of paper, and he writes down, tapping on pipe with wrench, 1 pound. Knowing where to tap, 9,999. Now, I really like this story for 3 reasons. First, Old Jimmy knew what tool to use, and he knew how to use it. But more importantly, secondly, he knew his value, and he knew, thirdly, to ask for his value. He wasn't afraid to ask for what he deserved to be paid for. So based on this story, I want to ask all of you graduates, what is in your toolbox? What is in your toolbox? And I want you to imagine your toolbox. It can be a real toolbox or an imaginary one. It can be green metal with your favorite sports insignia all across it. It can be the most beautifully carved wooden box you can imagine. It can be glass with precious crystals, whatever your toolbox looks like now. But think about what's in your toolbox. Because I believe one of the most critical tools in your toolbox now is that you are UWS. You are universal, you are work ready, and you are already successful. These are the key attributes of our new graduate attributes grid that we expect our students to acquire and enhance during their times with us. And as a UWS graduate now, you are sending a strong message to your future employers that you have positive attributes they are seeking. You have critical thinking, you are collaborative, knowledgeable, effective communicators, enterprising, innovative, resilient, and transformational. You are leaders. And we encourage you to use these attributes to distinguish yourself when you apply for jobs or for graduate education. You haven't just learned about your subject, you've acquired so much more that you will use in your toolbox as you move forward in your life. You also have many other tools in your toolbox. These include all of your personal and professional experiences, lessons you've learned along the way, and your own special attributes such as your sense of humor, or your ability to play sport or a musical instrument, or your ability to speak other languages, all the things that make you unique in the world. Therefore, my second question to the graduates is this: do you know your value? And are you prepared to achieve this? Our UWS corporate strategy is called Dream, Believe, Achieve. In aspiring to dream, believe, and achieve, each of you represents the future in which you make a difference. With your new UWS qualification, you will now shape society and become leaders of the future. Graduates, we're living in a time of immense change. So the world is depending on you. Your energy, your creativity, your excitement and enthusiasm, your passion and your commitment, your uniqueness and your interconnectedness. I hope that your time at UWS has helped you to identify what your dream might be and given you the belief that you can achieve it. That your dream, believe, achieve journey will enable you to change the world and make a difference in the lives of so many others. I hope you're also proud of your university. This is another important tool in your toolbox, that you come from a university that dares to be different. Like you, UWS has achieved a lot. Through the hard work of our colleagues and partners, we are committed to offering high-quality, modern, and relevant teaching and learning on all of our campuses. We continue to lead on significant research achievements, having won an Enterprise Award for research into the use of imaging to identify tooth decay and many other medically related alternatives to X-ray. It's a true breakthrough. We are world leaders in thin film technology, an authority on dementia research, and along with Surrey University, we're UK leaders in 5G mobile developments. And in the past few weeks, you probably read about this, research headed by one of our academics has achieved national attention, as he and his collaborators have made a significant discovery of a protein with antivirus properties, which could play a fundamental role in combating viruses and cancer. To support our teaching and research, we are investing in our campuses in Dumfries, Ayr, and Paisley, and we've opened a new campus in London as well. And next fall, we're going to open our new campus in Lanarkshire, which will serve as a further example of our intention to create 21st century learning for the entire UWS community. Now, one of the key people who's responsible for shaping our new Lanarkshire campus is our Deputy Principal, Professor Paul Martin. Over here, to my right. Professor Martin joined UWS in 2009 and is retiring next March, and I've already told him many times that he is way too young to retire. So I expect that he will continue to make great contributions in many new ways. And I don't want to embarrass him by reading all of his great awards and distinctions, but I think it's important to point out to all of you that Professor Martin has many tools in his toolbox. He served as chief executive in NHS Highland and Orkney, right? And chief nursing officer, which is Scotland's most senior nurse, and director for health workforce for Scotland, advising the cabinet secretary and ministers on all matters relating to nursing, midwifery, health visiting, and allied health professions. He was awarded an honorary doctorate at UWS in recognition of his work in 2007. And most recently, you will see this, that he's wearing the CBE Award, Most Distinguished Order of the British Empire, which is awarded to him by the Queen in July, for his services to healthcare and education. So Paul, I want to personally thank you for all of your support since I came to UWS. You will be missed, but like our new graduates, we hope you will stay in touch and you will continue to be an important part of our UWS family. Our UWS family continues to grow. We now have more than 17,000 students across our 5 campuses, with more than 2,000 international students, including many from Europe and 80 countries around the world. We're known across the UK as a university that widens access better than almost any other university, and we're very proud of this fact. We're especially proud that we attract the highest proportion of students with diverse socioeconomic backgrounds from all across the world. We also strongly believe that having an international education experience is transformative, and we know that employers place extremely high value on that international experience. So graduates, if you haven't already had the opportunity yet for an international educational or work experience, I hope you will pursue this. Such international experiences are an important part of my toolbox, and they helped shape who I am today. They gave me the foundation, courage, and belief that I could move to Scotland and help make a difference in your lives to help achieve one of my dreams. Graduates, we hope you will stay engaged with UWS. I know you're going to be really busy, but I hope you remember that we are always here for you. I also want you to know that you are standing on very big shoulders. You join a worldwide community now of over 100,000 alumni who all wish you the best and want you to succeed. These alumni are also an important part of your toolbox. They will help provide you with career advice, mentoring, jobs, and other professional opportunities as you move through your career and your life. So I want you to imagine again your toolbox and what it looks like and what it contains. And I hope that one of the most important things it contains is your own belief in yourself, because I know that your family and friends who are here with you tonight believe in you. That's why they're here. So I want to tell you, when I graduated from university, when I was sitting out in the audience like you are now, my dad gave me a plastic bag filled with black dirt. You can imagine a big clear plastic bag filled with black dirt. And it was black dirt from our family farm in Iowa, where I come from. It's this rich, life-giving, fertile soil. And my dad told me never to forget where I come from. I still have that bag of dirt, so that no matter where I go in the world and no matter what I do, I carry that sense of home, that strong sense of who I am and my belief in myself with me. So graduates, your family and your friends have given you your roots. I hope that UWS has now given you your wings. So on behalf of everyone present and not present, we celebrate you as you embark on your next great adventure to dream, believe, and achieve. Stay present in each moment. Continue to add to your toolbox through lifelong learning and other experiences. Recognize and appreciate your value, and enjoy your journey. Congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Business and Enterprise, I present to you, for the degree of Master of Business Administration with distinction, the following students: Robert Gillen, Faye Murfitt, and for the degree of Master of Business Administration, Chan Yun An. Martin Duffy. Audrey Ann Fisher. Sorab Hashemi. Brian Kilpatrick. Lim Chin Kok. Camilla Agnieszka Lorik. Eileen Margaret Mackin. Ian McFadden. Katie McQuaid. Mark James Robertson. Mohammed Ariful Islam Fouad. Kate Wiseman. And for the degree of Master of Science, International Human Resource Management, Sunita Kaul. And for the degree of Master of Science, International Management with Distinction, Janie Louise Laughlin. And for the degree of Master of Science, International Management, Rory Jonathan Galbraith. And for the Postgraduate Diploma in International Management, Alan Mackenzie. And for the degree of Bachelor of Accounting with First Class Honours, the following students: Laura Duffy. Thomas Glenn. Dylan Smith. And for the degree of Bachelor of Accounting with Honours, Richard James Stark. Godnos Terodza. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business with Honours, Bienfe Guto. Jenna Gray. April Sheck. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Law and Business with Honours, Joanna Margaret Park. And for the degree of Bachelor of Accounting with Distinction, the following students: Carol Lindsay Bonner. Victoria Carol Dobby. Michelle Rodden. And for the degree of Bachelor of Accounting, Magdalena Bastrike. Carly Hannah Beattie. Laura Jane Crawford. Marianne Downs. Joanna Hamlin Hilditch. Donna Andrea Johnson. Danielle Jessica Kennedy. Jamie McLaren. Heather Malach. Sean McCautry. Kirsty McCall. Tracy Mitchell. Margaret Fairgrieve Murray. Lauren Oates. Stuart James Riley. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business with distinction, the following students: Karen Anderson. Sarah Anderson. Chelsea Coulter. Malgorzata Anna Judek. Sharon Keeley. Gareth John Bennett Morgan. Leanne Wilson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business, Kazim Ali. Kimberly Carroll. Fiona Gibson. Jane Marie Johnston. Chloe Kennedy. Marilise King. Lindsay Janet McClelland. Mark Gordon Reed. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Events Management, Gemma Catherine Tracy Mills. Nicole Shannon Stevenson. And finally, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Law and Business with distinction and winner of the Court Medal, Cameron Graham Young.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Education, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Community Education with first-class honours, Mary Dalgleish. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Childhood Practice with distinction, Adele Langford. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Childhood Practice, Claire Ann Cameron. Marguerite Eleonora Maria Dick. Nicola Ann Hamilton. Kirsten McComb. Jeanette McLaughlin. Ashley McCleary. Karen Montgomery. Jordan Palmer. Jennifer Patterson. Lindsay Patterson. Ashley Elizabeth Rafferty. Christine Janet Thompson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Childhood Studies, with distinction, the following students: Heather Dixon. Gemma Louise Patterson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Childhood Studies, Jade Barr. Claire Blythe. Nicola Devlin. Amy Donaldson. Alicia Mary McGuigan. Tony Joanne McLaughlin. Holly Louise McNulty. Danielle Barrowman Sharp. Christina Simeone. Lauren Young. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Community Education with distinction, the following students: Kimberly Christie Brown. Ruth Margaret Harrison. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Community Education, Ashley Helen Carmichael. Jean Marie Gray. Anthony Hutchinson. Jordan James Linden. Michelle Bernadette McLeish. And finally, Natasha Ashley Robertson.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Engineering and Computing, I present to you for the degree of Master of Science, Engineering Management with distinction and winner of the Court Medal, Lawrence John King. And for the degree of Master of Science, Engineering Management, Punyaporn Sriwarza. And for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Motorsport Design Engineering with honours, Martin Cloy. Damantas Strakauskas. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computer Games Development with honours, Daniel Scott Mahari. And for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Engineering Management with distinction, the following students: Mark William Cunningham, James Alexander Brodie Deeney, Stephen Daigman, Gary Patrick Jenkins, Matthew Nichol, and for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Engineering Management, Gregory Cameron. Nathan John David Scott Evans. David Matthew Gardner. Alex Robert Gorey. Kevin Jelfs. Amy Louise Keenan. Mark Larkins. Claire Donna Lennox. Christopher Bruce McGowan. Richard John Murray. Jack Gordon Turner. Yun Zhang. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computer Networking, Megan Holmes Griffin. Bethany Joy Hatcher. Kerry Leslie Tippett. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computing Science, Sandwich Award, Anthony Patrick Hopkinson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computing Science, Tony Gerald Patrick Broadbent. and for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, with distinction, and winner of the Court Medal, Sean MacDonald. And finally, for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Monica Anishka Ziaja.
That almost brings to a close now this evening graduation ceremony. Congratulations to all the graduates who are now in possession of their degree. You've done all the hard work long before today. I'm always surprised when you come up on the stage here how frightened and somewhat startled you appear to be as you come across with a sweaty hand to shake congratulations, receive your award and then pass on. To be honest, all the hard work was long before now. This is just the icing on the cake. You've done extremely well, and as you heard in Catherine's words earlier, the world is in front of you now to take advantage of the opportunities which will come your way. And there will be many. There will be many. You have no idea what opportunities and doors will be in front of you to choose and take advantage of during the course of your career. And I'll just go back and reference my colleague Paul Martin sitting here on my left that Catherine referred to, who's retiring soon. Retiring very early, of course, as you can tell. And Paul started out his career as a 17-year-old auxiliary nurse. And you heard the achievements that he made throughout his career, being recognised by the Queen for services to healthcare and education. He's been my deputy principal for the past 5 years, and before that he was in that same role. This is somebody whose career could never have assumed that it would achieve the heights and the accolades that it has, and that's exactly the same for you. We know we transform the lives of people in the west of Scotland. There are 17,500 students in the university, 4,000 graduate every year and open up new opportunities. We wish you every success for your life ahead and the things that you'll achieve. And as Catherine noted with you, please come back and tell us about your success stories. We want to hear the things that you achieve in your life so that we can be as proud of you as you and your families will be of you as well. To the family and friends here today, I hope you've enjoyed the ceremony. I do wish you a safe passage home. I'm closing this ceremony now, but in doing so, I invite you back to the Armada Hall on the campus where there is a reception waiting for all the graduates and their family and friends. I declare this assembly closed. Thank you.